Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome to the start of a little Wildermyth mini-series here. Basically, this is a breakdown of a test stream I did to make sure that Wildermyth could even be properly streamed. So, allow me to introduce you to the source. So basically, I played a game of the campaign Age of Ulstrix, which is kind of like the first campaign that most players will probably do, because it's rather short. It's a 3-chapter story. And basically, I did an entire test stream on this, and that was kind of hidden from view. But this is the tale where, if you recall from Monarchs Under the Mountain, for any who did watch that stream, this is where Dwalidia and her compatriot... sorry, there's so many names! There's so many names. I'm sure I will remember it. But this is where Dwalidia and her companion at the start of Monarchs Under the Mountain came from. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to make it a little video series, and we'll cover the Age of Ulstrix. So I hope you enjoy it, and let us begin that tale. Oh! Yeah, let's play for a little bit. New story. Oh, these are after I complete the tutorial. Got it! Ah. 3-story chapter characters new place against the implacable Gorgon near Ulstrix. Sure. Wait. Is this the tutorial? Oh, I see. Got it. Close. Never mind. That's basically just saying how to play. Got it. Alright. Storyteller. Focus on telling stories with more control over the outcomes. Standard difficulty. The lands are dangerous but won't punish you too harshly for mistakes. The world is brutal, combat unforgiving. Few survive unscathed. Walking lunch for those who revel in misery. Custom. Ah. Got it. Now, we'll just go with adventure. No retries, no reloads. No. This will be fine. Next. Decisive goofball, a poetic loner, and a romantic poet. Sure, why not? We'll just... Yeah, we'll do that. It takes just a bit of time to put this all together. Get ready. This'll be fine. And so, our story begins. This book... There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. How does the saying go? The unwritten word causes the most harm? Good. Then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by aching legs, a young woman named Dwalidia takes the seasoned road to the town of Kettlebran. How long would they believe me if I pretended I lost my voice? What? I bet I could get him going. Maybe not Ward. Oh my goodness. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Bulkus out of the house. Unless he's out alone somewhere. And then I get the joy of tracking him down. That's smoke? Where there's smoke, there's fire. You better get a move on it, soldier. Fluttering flames roast among the far-off rooftops. Dwalidia hurries toward town, thinking of Bulkus, a young man whom she's known since girlhood. Watch me worry and he's fine. Looks like he's starting fires again. I mean, I'd do this for anyone, I think, right? Now, we'll have friendship. Bulkus, tell me it wasn't you this time. Alright, they're setting up the board. Hero has an action left. Hero has no more actions. Hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or a double move, which takes both actions. All heroes get to take their turns in any order, and then all enemies take their turns. Alright, so I guess we'll move over here. Whap, whap, whap. Whap, 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 whap. Oh, drag the map or use the arrow keys or WASD. Okay. The mouse scrolls in and out. And right-click to drag orbit. Ah! Objectives are listed on top bar, hover them over. Oh, put out the fire. Danger! Oh, cancel. I'm sorry. Extinguish. Q. That. I didn't realize I had to put out the fires. My bad. There we go. Now open the door. I see. I didn't realize I had to put out the fire. Open the door is cute. His house still standing at least. Focus! You're not all burnt up, are you? She doesn't know. The door unlocks. Why is no one... Click! Focus shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... I smell the smoke. Get inside. Hup! Slam! Your bow. Yeah, these things in the... There's things in the street. You didn't see any? Like, monsters? Zoinks! He does... He kind of makes me think of Shaggy. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind. Behind the house. Well, staying put's not a plan, sorry to say. Right, so here. I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Pitchfork, a pickaxe, or a frying pan. This is guns. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab it? Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it breaks bones. I'm so into the meme. Let's do the frying pan for the meme! Whatever it is, we can beat it. Pong! Or we can't. We'll find out once we open that door. Faux cars, hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Bum 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 bow. Bow. We'll be fine. Can you open the door? I'm outside. Ah, there it is. Walling. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1, but does not stack. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn requires 1 action point, ends a single time. Single action costs 1 action point. Swift action. Free once per turn. After a switch action is used, that hero's swift actions become single actions. Got it. The action points of your selected hero are shown in the top left and bottom right. You can now hide display, blah blah blah. Armor prevents damage from physical attacks, reducing the damage by the amount of armor for each attack. Armor can be shredded by axes and certain abilities. If an attack doesn't get through a unit's armor, it will shred 1. Warding prevents damage from magic attacks. Warding acts like extra health and is removed when it prevents damage. All warding is refreshed at the start of your turn. Temp health can be granted in certain cases and will show up on the right of normal health. It acts the same as normal health, but depending on how it was granted, may only stay on the unit for a specific number of turns. Okay. Some scenery grants cover. Scenery that grants partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through scenery have a chance to damage scenery instead of the units. Be invisible. Ignore armor. Hunters can enter a gray plane and become invisible, except for when an enemy walks directly into them or searches near them. Attacks from gray plane, ignore armor. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use interfuse ability to connect fires. Leader, everything is getting... Axes shred armor on hit, spears have extra range, swords have increased block and accuracy, maces knock back the enemy and do extra damage, and daggers do double damage when flanking. Got it. Fire spreads. Fire can spread between tiles and debris on the floor. Walking through fire will cause damage, but can be mitigated with warding. Objectives in the top left. It's okay to fall back. Retreating may sometimes be the best option when overwhelmed. For some battles, escaping is even listed as a possible objective. Once you move all your heroes into the escape zone, the battle will end. Quick tiles, see available. Oh my goodness, this is so much information! Banners are jobs for heroes. Recruit heroes, build stations, cancel calamities, use them wisely. Overland task time is important. Even tile defenses. Building defense on a tile will slow and weaken incursions that attack the tile and grant advantages defending against the incursion. Up to 3 tires. Blah blah blah. Click on rivers and mountains. Some tiles are only accessible by building a bridge or a mountain pass. Click on a river or mountain range to see these jobs. Infested tiles are unsafe. Infestation increases strength of source threat and can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time will spread to other blah 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 blah. Enemies on the march. Until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Undo movement. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll go right here. And you can go right here. Can you hit him? You can indeed. Aha! Damage! Ow! Oh no. What? Out of range, okay. There we go, it's dead now. Victory! Excellent. Dwalidia La is now a greenhorn warrior. Warriors like Dwalidia are built hardy, enduring with natural aptitude for combat. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Vigilance, passive Dwalidia, allowed her to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. Nice! Once every turn, as a swift action, Dwalidia shreds 2 of the foe's armor with her weapon. Okay. Once per combat, as a swift action, Dwalidia frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. I would prefer Vigilance. Thank you. Bulkus Wide! Wide. What a last name. Is now a greenhorn hunter. Hunters like Bulkus thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Once per turn, Bulkus is refunded an action point after a melee kill. I don't think you'll be in there. Active. Bulkus draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatening tiles, dealing extra +2 damage. The shot is not sprung. He gains a free attack at the beginning of his next turn. Awesome. Bulkus ranged attacks have 1 pierce. So if the enemy's lined up, I can hit through them. Actually, I would prefer ambush. Let's do ambush. 6-zone ring, additional dodge. Let's give it to Dwalidia. Maybe? Yeah, let's give it to Dwalidia. Yeah. Oh, there it is, right here on it. 23-year-old greenhorn. Yeah, that's fine. Well, aren't you glad you came to town today? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. The townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. We should go. Wardine is alone. It's possible she needs our help. Wardine? She's at that ruined tower by now. Right, the town will be okay. Wardine will be ready, waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. I can feel that analogy. It's pleasant. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her. We should go to the tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Dwalidia and Bulkus follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best, and dreading every other possibility. Just be breathing, okay, so we can yell and all go home. Let her be alive and unhurt. Wardine, you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. We'll go with friendship. More friendship! A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Wardine longer than I have. She's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Wardine's a little difficult to fathom at times, but she doesn't often disappoint me. You know. Weird things do tend to happen around here, but I'd say she's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Scouting! Yes. Scouting and all that jazz. Wait. Oh. Oh, Q, scout. Got it. Ah, okay. Wolka slips in the Great Plain. Okay, I see. And Dwalidia just has vigilance. What's this guardian thing? Oh! Waits for the enemy to come within range, hitting up to 2 enemies with a melee attack. Ah! All heroes. Oh. Let's go! Got it. I misunderstood what was going on there. Wildermyth. The previous night. The tower where Wardine had arranged to meet Dwalidia and Bulkus is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. We stand separated in space and in perspective, as the crow and the wolf she looks down to. But one of us must kill the other. What can a bird do but caw at you with her wings bound? It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. There's an elden dignity in the stones. They stand for standing, though it seems they guard nothing. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never? Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Huh, beast. I'm also wondering. Wardine bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine. Imparts no salient secret, it's only a fairy tale about a dying empress. She swallows stars every month to calm her cancerous anger. Do you hear hidden fish? Has nothing to do with fish. It's a tale of a boy burned to glass by lightning and buried. He wakes in the darkness, a fresh young worm, and begins his eternal swim through the earth. The Sword Seed Quilters. Tales of an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking rarely, making magnificent quilts. Wardine reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Good, then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Wardine writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Wardine's head, subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? We're gonna go with the spoon. She pulls the spoon from her pocket. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. They're setting up the board. Rager, it charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. I have joined the game. Use interfusion to kill from a distance. Hello, you thingy. Yes, you mentioned this in the previous thing. Oh, oh yeah, I was saying that. Interfuse. Cabinet. Splinter blast. 2. Attack. Has different ability you can use. Different kinds of objects do different things. Thank you. Interfuse with the tools, I suppose. Tools are torn into a deadly world, rendering targets nearby in their teeth. Barrage! Oh, it blocked it. Interesting. Interfuse the buckets. And blast it. Ah! Now it's dead? It's dead. Victory! Wardine! Oh wow, that is a long last name. Wardine Eigendrif is now a greenhorn mystic. As a mystic, Wardine has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. Indignant, Wardine's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacent to her for any reason. Naturalist, advanced interfusions, plant, vine wrench, tree. Upon interfusing with a tree, enter gray plane. Ah. Ignite. Once per turn is a single action. Wardine pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating interfused blaze on tile with debris. Ah, interesting. But let's do it indignant. I like it. If anybody gets close to her, we'll smack them with it. Oh, you know, this would be really useful for, you know, somebody else. That's fine. Can we give it to somebody else? Reunion. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Wardine moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. It's still the same world. She closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Suddenly I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Wardine? I guess one thing this means is that I'm now a charming enigma, a mysterious enchantress, born ordinary but changed by things her young captivating eyes have seen. Wardine, you alright there? Hey Wardine, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and Dwalidia and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from town. Yeah, that's sword seed. Hey, it burned? Go! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen nothing quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. He's like, are you serious? Are you serious? What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to? Huh? Okay, well, I do magic. Let's go ahead and do this. Assault. Let's go. Attack. Choosing danger. Will you guys get mad if I knock? I'm very polite. Oh, I should have figured if I could change the thingies. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of Swordseed. By letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Wait, were we supposed to be thinking of a plan? That's embarrassing. Sure, well... Back in my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. I came out of there. If we're methodically impatient, we can fend them off at least. Let's go with courage. Kill it before it kills you. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Combat modifiers. All heroes +2 damage potency. 3 turns. Very nice. And we have a raccoon scrambling through shadows. Its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. And then we have the row thing. It's a deer again. Hey, look at that. Ah! Blink 2. Oh, that's cool. Focus. Dwalidia. Can you go in and open this door? I thought... Oh, yeah. Oh, she's out of that. That's dumb. Open the door. We'll set up an ambush. Here. Shut prepared. And, you can just, I guess, come over here. And I guess we're done. Nothing here. Interesting. Come over here then. Can you interfuse that door? No, you cannot. Alright. If I silk step... Oh, I see. Got it. We'll just move, I guess, right here. Ambush anything that comes in here. Open the door. Can be a guardian? Yeah, we'll guard. And you can interfuse this chest. Oh, there's 2 things in there. Splinter Blast. Well, bam! Nice. Alright, you'll come over here. And we'll do the ambush right here. Shot prepared. Ha-cha! Dead. Ooh, nice dodge. Lydia, can you go in there and, Yeah, just go in there and kill it. Kill it! It's dead now. Victory! Although I didn't really explore the whole place, so... I have to wonder if I missed out on anything. Apply poison. Ooh! Applies 2 poison to your weapon. It will be delivered by your next attack. Poisoned enemies will take true damage at the start of the turn. It's usable twice per mission as a swift action. Nice! Let's give it to Dwalidia, you know? It's permanent? Aww. Like, is that permanently hers? Or what? Can we swap it off if I choose to do so? A name and song! The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluid darkens the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. Hey, look at us! Look what we did! Yeah. Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. Someone's got to keep fighting. On our roads, our hills, in our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's the one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company. We'll be called the Javelin of Kemeen. Well, how about the country of North? Maybe the Daughters of Glaive? The Daughters of Glaive, and you're the only dude. We'll be with the Javelin. We'll be the Javelin of Kemeen. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant, heroes are needed. The world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by the fire that night. Here follows the tales of the Javelin of Kemeen. Be remembered. Very cool. Calamities! Cool. Cannot cancel. Baboosh! New cards added to the Gorgon deck. Tutorial complete! Which means I can now do other things. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, and cancel calamities. Alright, well. Legacy costs. Okay. Securing sites. I can't read that. Oh. That's a weird way of doing it. Once the site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between. Alright, cool. Things return to their rightful purpose. Choose. We can find an item or we can work faster. Investigate thoroughly, catalog everything. Make haste. Leave this wobbly tower and go where it's needed. Second, provide resources now and at the end of the chapter. Let's find an item. Two times faster. Ah, because there's a mystic. Cool. Oh my. Let's go for it, I guess. Next calamity card. Okay, I see! I understand now. Site completed. Secure site. A thorough delving through the mysteries of good vigil boast has proven rewarding. I found most secrets unraveled best in silence. Goodville Boast will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend to it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Let's go with ingots. Oh, these are the first. I got it. I see. Wolfheart Strap. A strap of gold ingots. Wearing this will show you. Oh, okay. Everyone knows who's winning when you show up wearing this. I guess let's give it to Lydia. Dwalidia! Guess you could use the health, right? Wait. Alright. So, can I... your gear. Can I swap that off? I guess not. Oh well. Oh, I see. It's got... Oh, okay, I see. She's 21, you're 24, and you're 23. The decisive Google. The poetic loner. The romantic poet. Wow! Hook, nostalgic, creative, and a dreamer. What does happiness look like? For Wardine, the answer was always her hometown, where girl life was humming with dragonflies and languid guitars. Drawn to the records and sites of dead civilizations, she was the kind who spent nights awake conversing with dust and relics. She only wished to keep on wishing. Bulkus Wide. The fishers fasted a whole day after the birth of Bulkus. So had they always done for each boy born, and each boy born was blessed with luck and love. Rumor was, he once stopped a man from killing another by throwing himself in front of the blade. It didn't seem too far-fetched. Working on a private legend, he strained always for the next great experience. Hook, lucky, integrity, and creative. Ah, interesting. Oh, that's cool! They have little stats here. Ah, I see. As a child, Thorny, weird, and mysterious. Retirement age +3. Okay, interesting. As a child, Dwalidia only wished to grow up, as she left schoolyards and played forts behind as quickly as she could. An old enemy, the moon, watched her out of the night sky. It nested in its sinister light. The more others questioned her motives, the less clear they got. Aspects. Ex-farmer, mysterious. Did I ask you? I didn't, did I? Human. Vigilance warrior. Okay. Humble grinnings. Oh, I see. Ah. Got your back. +15 when walling with Bulkus. Ah, I see. +10 when walling with Bulkus. I see. Oh, that's so cool. Art is my refuge. Don't you wonder sometimes? Do you remember when? Young. Still early in life. Young. Lucky. Everything always turns out fine, doesn't it? No, actually it's pretty simple. Art is my refuge. And he's alive! Full of potential. Got it. Got it. Okay, that's cool. Alright. What's going on here? Alright, this seems like a good enough point to stop the story for now, but the Age of Ulstrix will continue next time. I hope to see you there, but in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching, and ciao for now. Ciao for now.